Emily's forehead. Racism, communism, lust, murder. Emily's forehead in a furnace. The ingredients to a murder case in Chicago, 1930. That's not fault! Laughing like took the fight. To a murder case, circa 1930. The victim, the daughter of a well-known philanthropist, Will Dalton. His daughter, Mary Dalton, was tragically murdered and then burned in the house she grew up in, that mansion. Emily, has anybody ever murdered you in your own house?
Maybe. I think so.
You sure?
Yeah.
See how she lied?
How did I lie?
Welcome back to another episode of DnE. Talk about death. I'm D, she E, he dead, so is she. We got T. So let's get started. This week's victim is Mary Dalton. She was 16 years old in 1937. Shut. Like I was saying, she was 16 years old when she was tragically murdered. Her killer, a man by the name of Bigger Thomas. Now, do you know who Bigger Thomas is?
No, I don't. Who is he?
Well, let me explain him to you. Since she just lied again, she's just a liar. Girl, who Bigger Thomas?
You know, a guy. He's a black guy, okay, who grew up in a
black? Okay, now go with saying. What kind of guy was he?
He was a poor black man.
In the 1930s, yes. He was a bum, living in a one-bedroom studio apartment.
Big bum. Big bum. Like you.
We'll be right back. I was saying, he was a bum, living at home with his mother, his sister, his brother, and the rats. In a one-bedroom, one-bathroom hostel. Do you live in a one-bedroom, one-bathroom hostel?
Yeah, basically a box.
Let me say that. Anyways, so basically what happened was he was broke, unemployed, gangbanging, moving them streets, and don't get fucked up again. Like I was saying, he was broke, unemployed, moving in them streets. So his mother decided to, be a helping hand to get him a job with the Daltons.
I love my mom. She always helps me too.
And anyways, which, like I was saying, so he's unemployed and he uses a connection, which actually leads me into today's sponsor, Indeed.com. Are you broke, poor, a grown man living with his mother? In all words, a bum? Me neither. But if you are, Indeed.com can help. Indeed.com is the world's largest network for job finding and job outsourcing. With a few taps of a few buttons, you can find a job that's right for you. Maybe if he had Indeed.com, he would have killed that little white girl.
I blame Queen Asia.
I blame Emily.
Okay, I blame your
I blame Emily's forehead. Like I was saying. His mother helps him get a job with the Daltons as their driver. Their old driver was another black man, and he had worked there for a couple of years, but then he got himself together, went to high school, got a degree, so he's moving up in life. So Bigger, the next black man on the street they could house, decided to have him as a driver. He know how to drive. He was Grand Theft Autoing, He had that game in the 1930s.
Yep.
That's not alright.
I think so too.
Well, you don't think at all. So, I was saying, I got that number. He starts there the day of, and this from sources around the time. Basically, their housekeeper Peggy, she was in the interview. She said this: the black boy starts there, and the day of, he drove the girl. She had an accent. She drove the girl to her afternoon class. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm not looking
She wanna fight.
in any way.
She needs that.
Tell the story.
I didn't tell a story about Emily Thurner. Just
Maybe I should tell a story about how you.
Like I said, so the night of, they came back as usual. The girl was drunk, very drunk. I could smell it on her body. She's somehow French and Jamaican, so I stand corrected. That night, it was her mother who spoke the interview with the half French, half Jamaican accent.
Really? How'd you know? I'd say that.
This is a live reenactment of the interview I found in the newspaper. My daughter, she came in. She's also half Ghanaian, if you didn't know. The three halves of her. 3 halves? That sound right?
3 halves? What are you?
I think that sounds.
What are we saying right now?
Shut up. I always say, my daughter, she smelled like alcohol. Why is she gonna be African?
What?
She gonna have to be African.
Cut the accent now.
No,
This is
the
stop.
accent gonna stay in the recording.
Okay.
All mothers. My daughter, she was drunk. And I went in her room. I was like, it smelled like a nigga. It smelled like a black man in here. It smelled like a black man in here. But I couldn't see because, I'm blind. So I walked up to her and went, do you want black people again? But she ain't answer me, so I guess she was asleep. Little did I know, she was asleep. She was dead. And then, I guess, Bigger chopped her head off, threw her ass in the furnace. It was pretty good. It was pretty gore. What do you think about the whole furnace thing?
Well, I thought the reason why Bigger put her in the furnace was because it was the best way to, get rid of the body. Well, to him.
Right, because if you, rape a little white girl and you're a big black man, you're going to have semen and all that other things that you don't want to be seen by the police. So he burnt her in
plus,
the house that her father paid for. That's crazy work.
I mean, where else would he have dumped her?
A river, a trash bag, a dumpster, the Dollar General. There's so many other places besides her family house.
He wasn't really, up there.
Right, because he was uneducated. And basically, after that, he tries to blame it on, the Communist Party. Because, come to find out, the daughter had a boyfriend named Jan, and he was with the Communist Party. So he tries to blame it on Jan, but Jan is like, I ain't kill that girl. You played.
It's not realistic. It's just not realistic.
And then, he gets caught, obviously. And the case blows up. It's a big thing. Man hunt, man watch. He gets caught. His lawyer's game plan wasn't to save Bigger. And I think this is where we get more into our, analysis of the case, because Max's game plan as a lawyer, I don't think it was to save Bigger.
No.
I think it was to save the public perception of a black man, a poor black man in Chicago. I think that he was doing it for the greater good, making Bigger a bit of a martyr.
Yeah, basically.
Because
it would have, instead of, lynching and, hanging a black man, he would actually, go through, the justice system and get the punishment.
Right, and get executed and get lynched anyway. But I feel like when Bigger was, on the run from the law, because there was it was a day or two, he was on the run. He was hiding in an abandoned house before they actually caught him. And he was ducking and dodging. There was news outlets and interviews from black people at the time. They were if they knew where Bigger Thomas was, they would find him and they would report him, because people were getting laid off their jobs simply because of the fact that Bigger was a black man who had killed a white woman. And I don't think you understand how big of a situation that is in the 1930s, because basically white women were the most untouchable force in the earth. A white woman's single tear could ignite a mob riot, which is how his father died. So Bigger really firsthand knows how dangerous that is. So the fact that he killed one, he felt so powerful as to run from the crime and burn her body. Crazy.
It's just a lot of events happened.
And I also think that it's also what Max did wasn't the best thing, but also it was true. Bigger killed Mary Dalton because he was a product of his environment.
Exactly. How would you feel if someone kept looking at you thinking that, oh, you're gonna do something bad, murder someone, do a crime against a white person? You would feel like you have to do it, something that you were born to do. basically.
If you rate somebody as a criminal, don't be surprised when they rob that bank, when they kill that person.
Exactly.
Because it's all they've known, it's all they've heard they are known to be.
It's all you allow them to do.
Clock that. It's all you allow them to be. Why are you shocked when they actually are? And I think there's more that can be said because it still could be true today. But I know people in my life who are stupid enough to end up like bigger, and it would harm everything that people have built for the last 100 years. Simply because a clip of it goes on Twitter and then that goes viral.
Like, just because like they feel like, but that's all they're good for. It's trashy.
So that's all the time we have for today because we're running out of time and Emily's starting to funk up the restaurant. That's all the time we have for today because that's all the time I really can really give y'all.
Right.
So that was Emily. I'm sick of her.
And that was Dylan, I guess.
Bitch, eat hot dog.
Okay.
And I'm also like to introduce our next week case is a case set in the 20s this time. We're going back in time. It's a case full of money, lust, and murder.
I love
with
lust.
guns. See you then.
Bye.